and welcome to the CIS information session for the Rainforest Environmental Conservation Program in Peru. The purpose of this session is to give you a clear and detailed overview of the program so you can decide whether it's the right fit for you. During this session, we will cover who CISaustralia is and why students choose to travel with us, the key differences between volunteerism and CISaustralia volunteer programs, a closer look at the projects you'll be working on and how the program is structured, and finally, what your next steps are after viewing this session. So, who are we? CISaustralia is a well-established study and volunteer abroad provider that works exclusively with Australian universities. We specialise in short-term overseas programs designed to fit within university break periods. We're an Australian-based organisation located on the sunny Gold Coast in Queensland, and our team of experienced advisors is here to support you throughout the entire process. Before choosing any overseas program, we strongly encourage you to do your own research. It's important to be well informed when committing to a volunteer experience, as not all volunteer programs are created equal. At CISaustralia, we pride ourselves on partnering with long-standing ethical organisations. These partnerships allow us to maintain some of the highest risk management standards in the industry. Combined with our strong academic approach, this means our programs are regularly approved for academic credit by Australian universities. When choosing a volunteer program, it's important to understand the difference between volunteerism and a structured, learning-focused experience. Volunteerism combines travel with short-term volunteering, often prioritising the trip itself. CISaustralia volunteer programs, by contrast, are designed as meaningful learning experiences. Each program is embedded in long-term community partnerships or research projects, giving your role purpose, structure, and real impact. You won't change the world with this one experience, but you will grow, gaining skills, challenging your perspectives, and shaping how you approach your studies, career, and the role you have as a global citizen. Now, we've covered the purpose and approach of our programs. Let's explore the project you'll be working on. The project will be located down in the Manu National Biosphere Reserve. It is approximately a 12-hour drive from Cusco. You will begin your program in Cusco and spend a couple of days there and for your orientation. Then you will make your way down to the project site. We have a student video here that was made last year to give you a bit of an overview of the program before we jump into the program specifics. If you are after some more stories like this, you can follow up on our YouTube channel and our Instagram page. We have lots of different student videos such as this about this Peru program. So diving in now and having a little bit of a look at the key highlights of this. Truly, this is one of our most amazing programs in one of the most amazing locations. So um, every program will be different. Students who go mid-year will have a different experience to those who go over the summer. It really depends on the needs of the environment, of the conservation projects they're working on, of the local community, as to the activities that you will undertake. But you can expect typically to take part in quite a lot of conservation research, community initiatives, whether that be research initiatives, or perhaps it might be a bit of community development or vegetation clearing. Obviously, a big part of it is monitoring flora and fauna. There are big cats and plenty of insects and bugs that require monitoring. And so there's no shortage of activities in that space. And the journey alone, making your way down from Cusco down to the project base, is probably one of the most amazing journeys you'll undertake. Yeah, it's just spectacular. The video that you've just watched from Grace, one of the students, sort of gave you a great overview of what their time in the rainforest was like. You spend a lot of time on the river. It's the only way to access the project site. And you spend a lot of time monitoring and learning how to monitor different species and collecting data. So you'll begin your program in Cusco. You'll spend 3 nights in a hostel in Cusco and you'll undertake your orientation training there. Then you will travel down through the cloud forest and spend 1 night in transit to get down to the MLC. Once you're down there, you can expect 3 to 4 students per room. All of the facilities are shared, and cold water is a common occurrence. In Cusco, something to be aware of is that it is at quite high altitude, and it does sort of tend to knock people around. But after a couple of days, you will start to become acclimatized, and then you will reduce altitude to go down to the rainforest floor. Just be mindful, it is a bit of a windy road. It's a 12-hour journey that's split over 2 days to get down there. And the project site is only accessible by boat. In Cusco, the meals included are a welcome lunch and a farewell dinner. Down at the MLC, you'll receive 3 meals a day, sometimes a packed lunch if you're going out on a long day walk. There's plenty of juice, tea, and coffee available. Program dates and fees are listed on our website. We do have a couple of different durations on offer depending on the time of the year. So please make sure you check with your university requirements as well as the website for that information. A bit of an overview here of what to expect. That video did give you a fantastic insight into what life is like down there, but there's a lot of downtime. You're in the rainforest. There's no TV. There's not much else to do in the evenings apart from read, play cards, and chill out with the other students on the project. All of our programs include extensive support before, during, and after your program to ensure you're completely ready to undertake this program. The advisor can also provide advice on how to receive academic credit or how to apply for academic credit, how to apply for financial support through OS Help. They will also provide you with an extensive pre-departure process, including documentation and information session, pre-departure session, and a WhatsApp group that you will be able to connect with all of the students traveling to your program before the program starts. Once you arrive on site, as I described in Cusco, you will undertake an on-site orientation. When you arrive down at the MLC in the rainforest, you will undertake a project introduction and some safety training to ensure you're prepared. The accommodation, as you've seen, is very much an eco-lodge style. It's included in your program fee. When you are in Cusco for the 2 nights at the beginning and 1 night at the end, it is a hostel style accommodation. Meals are included as per the list there. Excursions do tend to change, so jump on the program web page to confirm what excursions are included. And every single one of our programs has a 24/7 on-site support staff person that will be available to you for the duration of your program to ensure that you feel well supported. So thank you for joining us for this session. I hope that you have a clearer understanding of what this program has to offer. Remember, every program is unique and tailored to the needs of the local organisation and the community at the time of your program. Take the time to explore the program webpage. It has plenty of information. Ask questions if you're uncertain through our web inquiry or by calling our office, and follow your university's application process to ensure that you're ticking all of the boxes on that side. So now it's time to take the leap, explore, ask questions, and make this experience one that will shape your future.